Good evening. I'm Katisha Fry.
And I'm Kathy Hammett.
Well, how has your week been, Kathy?
It has been great.
Yes.
I got Teacher's Day off.
Yes, I did too.
Yeah.
Yes, it was very nice.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
What did you do for Teacher's Day?
Well, thank you for asking. I spent it with someone that I know. I wonder who that could be.
Me?
Yes. We went swimming.
Yes.
Yes. Swimming's one of my favorite things to do. So.
Agreed.
Now, I know you did something interesting last weekend. Would you like to talk about it? You got to ride a horse.
I did.
Yeah.
I went to a friend's farm.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Falong, just like me. And he owns many horses. And I got to ride one named Daisy.
Wow. Isn't that the same name as your dog back home?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So I instantly loved this horse because it reminded me of my dog.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun.
I'm glad.
You should ride it, too.
I know I wasn't able to go. I had work to do.
Next time.
It was kind of sad. Yes. Well, first up on the news tonight. Nakhon Ratchasima governor visited and helped residents in drought-stricken Tambon Nongkhanham. Residents were suggested to save water and skip off-season rice farming. Dr. Winay Bapradit, Nakhon Ratchasima governor, and his officers visited Ban Kradon, Tambon Nongkhanham, on Po Mong, Nakhon Ratchasima, which is one of the drought areas in the province. He brought a water truck to help relieve the situation. The village has been significantly affected by the drought. Over 126,500 households in the district are in need. The governor added that major dams have about 50% of their capacity. The province can supply water in all areas, but residents should help with saving water and skip off-season rice farming this year. Well, I find it interesting that just the other day I was just mentioning how, it hasn't rained
Right.
in so long. It seems like it hasn't rained in like over a month.
Right.
And so
Several
I knew
months since December?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And I knew we would probably be reporting on some droughts.
Eventually, yes.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I hope the residents listen.
Agreed. I know
Yes.
I'll definitely try to take shorter showers.
I agree. I think
Reserve
I'll
water.
Keep these stories in mind. We should, however, we should know of all people, right?
Right.
We report it.
Right.
Yes.
And I've heard the suggestion of cutting back on certain farming, and I think that was very smart of them.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Next on the news, Pitsanulok Provincial Administration Organization opened a new drought relief center to support 9 afflicted districts in the province. At Pitsanulok Provincial Administration Organization Office, Mr. Monchai Wiwatanard, the president, was in attendance in an opening ceremony of Pitsanulok 2013 Drought Relief Center. 24 water trucks in different sizes are ready to supply water to afflicted districts in the province. Mr. Monchai Wiwatanard, the president, said that the organization has a role to help and support residents in the province. Pitsanulok province now has 9 announced districts which have been impacted by the drought situation. To support these districts, the organization then opened a new center to serve residents as a water supply and a call center. Residents who need help throughout the drought can contact the center by dialing 089-644-0041. After the ceremony, the president released water trucks to deliver water to 300 residents in Tambon, Bampat, and Po Muang, Pitsanulok.
Wow, looks like we had another drought story to report tonight.
Another one.
Yeah, it seems to be a pretty big deal right now.
Right.
It's nice that everybody's, teaming up and working to help you know,
Right.
relieve the situation. It's
Right.
very nice. I like how everybody works together here in Thailand.
Definitely.
That is one of the things we were talking about the other day,
Mhm.
the teamwork and
Mhm.
just everyone.
The community.
Yes,
feel.
yes.
Everyone takes care of everyone.
Yep, absolutely. But yeah, it's just, I really hope that they, you know, get something done about the drought situation. The only thing, you know, is that we can't exactly, you know, make it rain, so we can only do what we can.
Right.
Everyone can only
Right.
do so much. So hopefully we'll be getting some rain soon.
Agreed.
The director of the Nakhon Ratchasima Office of Disease Prevention and Control Region 5 said the virus H3N2 in America is not new in Thailand. Citizens should not be scared as it is not a serious type. Dr. Therwat Wallace-Satian, the director of Nakhon Ratchasima Office of Disease Prevention and Control Region 5, said the virus H3N2 in America is not new in Thailand. Citizens should not be scared as it is not a serious type. About 28,747 people were infected and 20 children killed by the disease, but the disease has previously been exposed in Thailand. A vaccination is available in America and Thailand. Citizens should not be alarmed as it has not come to Thailand yet. However, citizens should protect themselves by keeping up with their health. If you start having any symptoms, you need to contact a doctor as soon as possible. Wow, I think that was our first story that took place back in America.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the first time I think I've reported about home. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just forgetting.
No, I think it's the first one.
Okay. Well, anyway, yes. You know, the flu is a serious thing, and you know, what are some of the symptoms of the flu, right? Like sick to your stomach, fever, headache, definitely drowsiness.
Right.
Yeah.
Achiness.
Achy bones, achy muscles.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's not fun.
No, not fun at all. I do not envy.
It is nice to know that this one's not as serious as it has been in the past, or that it could
Right.
be. And Thailand has seen this before, so it's nothing that they can't handle.
Right. Because once the body's exposed to germs, the body automatically has antibodies to fight them
Right.
off. Just reassuring.
Yes, it is. Very good to hear.
Do you remember the H1N1 back in America?
I do. I think I was,
The swine flu?
yeah, I was pretty young when that happened. I remember being pretty scared.
Right.
Yeah.
Spreading like wildfire, and thankfully this one is not as serious.
Yes, let's just hope it doesn't get that way.
Agreed. Next on the news. Suran Province presents the 8th International Folk Culture Festival. 16 countries have joined the program. Mr. Nurund Kalyanamont, Suran governor, was the president of an opening ceremony of 8th International Folk Culture Festival at Suran City Hall ground today. The program was organized by Suran Rajabat University. The program's purpose is to exchange cultures and lifestyles of different countries. There are performances, exhibitions, and other cultural activities in the program. 16 countries, 400 international participants joined the program as follows: the United States of America, Italy, Turkey, Israel, Algeria, Lithuania, Sri Lanka, India, Indonesia, the Philippines, Vietnam, Thailand, Cambodia, Bangladesh, Myanmar, and Laos. That's a lot of countries.
Yes, it is.
To be represented at one place.
That's what I was just thinking. It sounds like everyone's kind of uniting.
Right.
It's lots of fun. Sounds like lots of fun.
I
Maybe
love.
we'll get to go to something like that someday.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love exploring different cultures.
Yes.
So that would be great to go to,
Absolutely.
get some flavor other than Thailand.
I agree.
But I do love Thailand culture.
Yes, me too.
Well, that's it for now. If you join us after the break, we'd be excited to see you.
Welcome back. We're glad to see you again. Next up on the news. The Officers of Human Trafficking Suppression Unit under the Department of Special Investigation raided into a prostitution center in the heart of Hat Yai. 20 offenders were arrested. General Judapong Oranratawin, the president of Human Trafficking Suppression Unit under the Department of Special Investigation, and officers raided a prostitution center located on Tonratakon, Ampor, Hat Yai, Songkha Province. There were many foreign clients inside the center. Officers arrested 23 foreign and native prostitutes, and two of them were found in possession of drugs. None of the offenders had any employment documents, and the center did not have a license either. They were all arrested and taken to Hat Yai Police Station for further information, interrogation, and later penalty. Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like we've had a fair share of stories like this on the news lately. What's going on?
I'm not sure. Let's ask them.
Right. Just, okay. But again, I think we've talked about this, it's good that they have, the police and everything involved, because they seem to be pretty good here in Thailand.
Yeah.
They seem to be pretty
on top of it.
Absolutely.
Proficient.
Very serious.
That's the word, proficient.
Yes. Proficient. Good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And the next story. Some Islamic Rohingya people are now staying inside temporary shelters at different mosques in Songkhla Province. They have been well cared for by Islamic committees and local citizens. At Yami on Takan in Bon Chalong Tampon, Chalong Ampo Hat Yai Songkhla Province, 8 Rohingya people are being taken care of after they were found in the province a few days ago. They traveled a long way for help after escaping the people who locked them up. Teachers and students from Sadakan Chaigamplanan, a nursery school in Ampo Sado Songkhla Province, are helping 200 Rohingya people who were saved by officers from detention and sent to the third country. Through this, students learn to be humanitarians. Islamic Association and mosques in Songkhla Province are looking for a donation to help assist the Rohingya people. These people will be taken care of by mosques and committees until the government decides what to do with them. And I beg your pardon for everything I pronounce wrongly.
Yes, we tend to do that as foreigners. We don't have the names and everything down quite yet. So we apologize in advance for the future, the past, and now for everything we pronounce wrong.
Agreed.
I find it pretty funny. What are your thoughts?
There's a lot about Songkhla right now.
Yeah, I agree.
I hear that's southern Thailand.
Yes.
And there just seems to be a lot going on.
I agree with that. Yeah, I've been hearing quite a few stories.
Right.
About Songkhla, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Chai.
Chai.
Yeah. I hope they get that figured out.
I agree very much. And tonight, I believe you have one more story.
I do have one more story.
Yes.
Next on the news. Provincial Police Region 5 announced an arrest of a big narcotics network member who is a former police officer. Over 20,000 meth tablets, some ice, opium, and heroin were seized. General Sutep Dejraksa, the commander of Provincial Police Region 5, announced an arrest of a big narcotics network member who is a former police officer at Provincial Police Region 5 office. 19,800 meth tablets, 1,822 grams of ice, 150 grams of opium, and 200 grams of heroin were seized. Police arrested Mr. Permsa Kawan in Ampo Chaiprakarn while Permsak, the former police officer, was driving his Toyota car within the city. The former police officer confessed and claimed he was hired by Burmese Lahu tribe member to deliver drugs into Chiang Mai. Police inspected his residence after his arrest and found more meth tablets, ice, opium, and heroin. As he was a police officer, he knew drug channels well, so he decided to get involved in a narcotics network. Police has sent him to the prison where he awaits his penalty.
Wow, that's a lot of drugs.
Yes, I was thinking that too.
He was a pretty brave guy. I guess he thought he could get away with it considering he was a police officer.
His connections.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. Pretty sure they said, I think there's something wrong with this.
Right.
Yes.
So much drugs.
Yeah, it's a lot, I have to say.
Mhm.
I mean, we've had quite a few, drug stories, but that one's something else.
Especially since it was an ex-cop.
Right, absolutely. But again, he had the connections and, he probably thought he could get away with it.
Right.
Well, thank you for joining us. That is all we have for you this evening, and we will see you next Thursday evening at 8 o'clock. I'm Katisha Fry.
And I'm Kathy Hammett.